Hello everyone, welcome to PC Preview. Today's PC Preview is Mandagon's successfully greenlit game, not going to early access, because you see a lot of games get greenlit, then they go into early access, then they stay in early access forever, and they never come out. This game is releasing on the 4th of August for free, completely free, which is nice. The blurb reads, explore Mandagon, a world inspired by Tibetan theology and philosophy, with a focus on life and death, discover what it means to make sacrifice. Quite interesting, a game on Tibetan theology and philosophy. You see a lot of games on Greek and Norse mythology. You don't see a lot of media really around those games. You don't see anything on Tibetan. This is quite interesting. This is new. This is different. If it was another game about the Norse gods or the Greek gods, you'd be like, yeah, we've got loads of those. But this is quite interesting. Great new take. It's nice to see people doing something different. Anyway, traverse of vivid interpretation of bardo, have no idea what that is, the Tibetan word for limbo. Learn what experiences brought you there and what forces pull you through. Non-linear exploration in a 2D world, immersive environment, atmospheric sound design, emphasis on in-game storytelling, narrative-led experience. Interesting they say that, narrative-led experience and non-linear exploration in a 2D world. You can have narrative-led experiences in non-linear games. You see that all the time in a game like Witcher, which you could argue is quite narrative-led, but 2D, this is quite strange. These are quite strange mixes, which is nice. Immersive sound design. If you go on their social media, which I'll talk about more, you actually see how they develop the SFX, which is quite interesting. I like this. It's by Blind Sky Studios, a small UK-based studio. Great website they have, because every time I try to make these, I go onto the website to try and find. Sometimes they don't have websites or whatever. I try to go to a website. They have a great website which shows progress from when they were first greenlit. A lot more green-lighted games should show the progress that they've made from being green-lighted to release. They really are quite dedicated. And you can see that because they've put a lot of effort into their website. This game looks very good, and I'm actually going to play this game because a lot of games I don't actually play. This game, because I was just so interested just reading about it, because I do a lot of research on it. This one really interesting. But system requirements, minimum, OS Windows 7. If it says Windows 7, it probably will run fine on Windows 10. Almost every game that comes out lately runs fine on Windows 10. They should just put that there, just a minor thing, but it's something that should be there. Processor, Intel Core 2 Duo, 2.8 GHz equivalent, pretty minimal stuff, 4 GB of RAM. So, I mean, I would have thought maybe a little bit less, but from the art style and the work on this game, I'm not too surprised. Intel HD graphics, again, nothing too resource heavy. DX version 9, again, just basic stuff. Storage 300 bytes. But this is an interesting game. Free. I'm really interested. Tibetan theology and philosophy, something you don't see a lot. But Mandagon, I'm not sure if I'm, but looks interesting. By Blind Sky Studios. Hopefully they get it right. I'm looking forward to this game. My name's been Ollie. Have a great day. Bye.